Alright guys, so welcome back, and it's your host FC Jago here, and today we're doing the Aztec deity on the Street Fighter X Tekken character rehab guide. Ogre. I'm not one to judge here, but Ogre doesn't really have much normals to work with here, but I'm here to teach you guys a guide, not here to judge the character, of course. So, I'm going to tell you that his standing jab is trash, and his standing short is the bomb. It's what you want to go with. His crouching jab is kind of worthless, and his crouching short and standing short are what you want to go with in terms of far-reaching, fast pokes. He can also do a target combo called Hunting Owl, or whatever it's called. I don't know if you guys prefer to know the name or not, but crouching short, crouching medium goes into a target combo. Ogre does have a far standing strong kind of resemblance of that of Kazuya's and the Shoto's. It doesn't do much for him, as he doesn't get his most damaging combos off of it. His low forward, on the other hand, is actually really good, as it combos into his other special moves. His crouching strong also really good as a counter poke. It goes over Ryu's crouching forward. It's really far, and it brings Ogre back to the position that he originally came from while extending himself out forward. His standing forward is a great anti-air. I don't see many things beating it. You can throw it out early, you can throw it out late, you're pretty much safe. His standing fierce, it's like a standing version of his crouching strong. It's kind of slow, but you can throw it out there to put your opponent on guard that you do have something and he's not safe at that range. But for that, you're going to want to go with his standing roundhouse and this target combo when up close. It's safe on block, it's scary, your opponent never knows when you're going to stop. His crouching fierce is indeed an overhead, for you guys wondering, but I kind of want to talk about that standing roundhouse, as it is a better poke. His crouching roundhouse, though, will launch an opponent on hit, and it is 2 hits, and it can be cancelled at any point, even at the end. So, for that, let's talk about his jumping normals. Ogre's jumping normals are really good. Every single one of them air to air. They're all good, and the medium punch, which is the strong version, is the best, as it will always put an opponent in a bouncing state. And all I found is that you can do a teleport after for a guaranteed damage of 170. Now, Ogre's special moves are really funny. Now, we have the Indigo Punch here. Whether you press jab, strong, or fierce, they all do the same exact damage, but they do not cause the same exact effect. Yes, they all cause blowback, but at different distances. Medium punch version, sending you not so far. You already saw the jab version, and the fierce version sending you almost full screen. Now, the EX version of Indigo Punch will wall slam you, and Ogre is free to combo you there further. The Waning Moon is a hitting command grab, meaning it will not hit on block, but if your opponent's open to it, there will be hit. The jab version doing 150, strong version doing 155, and the fierce version doing a spanking 160. And that will not scale, not even in combo. The EX version carries a ton of armor. I have seen him go through EX fireballs, and there you go. Boom, he'll hit you, and that does also 160 damage. Now, the Owl's Hunt is a teleport where the short version will only teleport almost right in front of Ogre. The forward version, just about mid-screen. In the fierce version, not fierce, I meant roundhouse. Roundhouse version, hitting you almost full screen. The EX version, which I'll be demonstrating for you just now, will hit you anywhere on screen. It will just track you, and Ogre, yes, is free to combo you after it. Now, due to the hit deterioration that is put in this game, due to juggle states and how many times you can actually hit your opponent, after that you can't exactly get a combo off of it if you've comboed into it. Now, as for the Blazing Kick here, this does deflect projectiles, the short version sending it straight forward. and the middle punch version of it sending it diagonally up forward, and the roundhouse version of it sending it upwards, which, to be honest with you, I never exactly got what the point of that was. The EX version comes out really, really fast. This move does linger, has tons of active frames, and sends the fireball back really, 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 really fast towards the opponent. This ancient power here is the fierce version is a shield, which hits everything but only does 100 damage. The jab version actually counters lows, in the middle punch version actually counters mid and high attacks and does a spanking 225 damage. Now, the fierce and EX version of this move, which is the EX version you're looking at now, to be honest with you, creates a shield that only does 100 damage, comes out really, really fast, and will counter anything. Ogre's super, like the rest of the cast, goes through projectiles, does a ton of damage as compared to the rest of the cast, and his cross art, of course, can hit limbs as usual. As we can see there, you got a counter hit. And moving on to Ogre's combos. Ogre's combos don't exactly connect from certain distances, but he gets big, easy damage like the rest of the Tekken cast off of simple hits. But in general, you're gonna have to make sure that you're at the right spacing to do his combos. Even though this combo was just the same as combo number 2, what you want to keep in mind is that it came from a crouching short. He can link crouching short into standing fierce. If you look at combo number 3, that's crouching short, standing fierce. You need to do up forward low kick as fast as possible after Owl's Hunt. Find it funny that they call it Owl's Hunt when he's hunting owls and smashing on the ground. I don't know how you find owls. You know what? I think what I'm talking about is pretty frivolous right now. I just want you guys to pause the video and look at these combo notations and try them yourself at different distances so you can become comfortable at what distance you should be comboing with Ogre from, because that target combo up forward low kick medium kick will not hit at certain distances. I'm telling you, you'll get so frustrated mid-match trying to connect this combo. I sat here and I had to record that combo for at least half an hour before I got it right for you guys. Ogre, he doesn't exactly need any gems to really help him. What I would go with is things like Divine Speed to help his Rushdown. Alright, now if you guys are wondering why I'm laughing, it's because there's an advanced section for Ogre. This guy, there's nothing advanced about him, alright? But just to give you guys some insights of what you're supposed to be doing with him, I made an advanced section for you guys, alright? So, the thing about Ogre is, you're going to want to watch your spacing, and you have to have your cancels on point. Why? Because he is a Mall City character. You guys heard that Tiger song, Rack Rack City? Well, he's Mall City, okay? So, basically, what Ogre is, you're going to want to rely on his crouching short, medium kick pressure, which leads into a target combo for him. And that leads to generally around above 250 damage at any given time. You want to rely on this. You want to be able to hit confirm that. At the right distance, you want to do crouching strong into crouching roundhouse target combo. You also want to have the ability to bait out your opponent's normals and use Ogre's counter moves. Why? Because Ogre's counter moves do 225 damage if your opponent gets tagged by it, and you can continue into a combo, which leads anywhere to 400 to 380 damage. Now, footsies do matter with Ogre, but they don't because that target combo is safe on block anyway. But you're going to want to need to use footsies because the rest of the cast is going to try to keep you up with their footsies. So when you do get in with Ogre, it's like I said, make sure that your block pressure is on point. Make sure you have your cancels. You can cancel Indigo Punch into dash forward and mix your opponent up at will. He also has his flash kick target combo, and his fierce and standing roundhouse are the ones that give him the most frame advantage on block when you cancel from Indigo Punch into dash cancel. You also want to use Waning Moon to get knockdown and keep pressure up on your opponent. His anti-air is standing forward, as I said before. He has a short jump, so make use of that. He doesn't jump as high as the rest of the cast, and basically use safe tactics with Ogre, which is what I gave you guys already. I told you, he has that chain combo, which is crouching short and a crouch roundhouse. That's relatively safe. And he has crouching short into crouch forward, and you want to use the Demon Godfish string, which is jab, medium, medium. You want to delay the end of that string because if your opponent tries to swing, it'll crush through mostly generally anything that they try to, swing back at you. And yes, you do get a combo from it. You can combo in to his target combo if that move does hit. Remember to keep your block pressure on point. Use mainly Ogre's standing fierce and standing roundhouse buttons to create pressure and his crouching strong. So again, another Tekken character with playstyle being Rushdown. Ogre, yes, he has the ability to close distances fairly quickly. He has easy hit confirms off of target combos. I can't stress that enough. That's why I laughed and I said, you know what, why is there an advanced section for this guy? That's why you heard me kind of rambling on about the same thing over and over. Well, guess what? I have to, because that's as advanced as it gets for Ogre. Don't stray too far from the opponent. Yeah, just like it said in the notes. Why? Because you don't have any projectiles, dummy. So go ahead, stay in his face, Go nuts, actually, to be honest with you. But be careful of the distances where you're launching your target combo from, or you start a combo with Ogre, because you might not end up getting damage you wanted, or you might end up whiffing the target combo, which is a Hunting Hawk. Hawaring also has that, aka Hawaring. Anyway, he has top-notch mobility, generally easy combos, and they do big damage. And he was given all the superior rushdown tools he needs to stay in. I know he doesn't have a standing jab, but whatever. His cons are, combos don't connect at certain distances. That's like playing with Dante in Marvel. He has zero zoning ability, and what's an O-key to him? He doesn't have any. He's a rushdown god, but he's only upper mid. Why? Because he doesn't have the zoning ability. Again, I am glad to have brought you guys another guide. I hope this helps you new players out, and even the old ones who are trying to get back into it, and maybe even the guys who are playing right now. Please watch our other guides. Send any suggestions to FingerCramp at Twitter. Thanks for watching. FC Jago, I'm out.